OS phones. Stitcher is find it in your app store or at Stitcher.com. Stitcher Smart Radio, the smarter way to listen to radio.
Are you ready, Steve? Andy? Yeah! Bert? Well, all right, fellas. Let's go!
You're listening to CFRN, the Christian Financial Radio Network.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download at www.audibletrial.com/CFRN. Over 85,000 titles. Choose from mystery, romance, religion, science, technology, business, New York Times bestsellers, even children's books. You name it, Audible has it. With 85,000 titles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect audiobook for yourself or to give as a gift, and it's absolutely free. Just point your browser to audibletrial.com/CFRN. That's audibletrial.com/CFRN. And become a part of the audiobook revolution by downloading your free audiobook today. audibletrial.com/CFRN.
Hey, trader, want to get rich quick? Well, good luck with that. If, on the other hand, you actually want to learn how to trade, the place to be is www.cfrn.net. Tune in Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern for our daily devotional, and then spend the next 3 hours learning how it's done for professional traders who actually trade for a living. That's www.cfrn.net. Every trading day from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern. CFRN, a community of believers who trade for a living.
Good afternoon, traders, and welcome back to the CFRN Emini Futures Cast. This is the daily broadcast of Indeterminate Length, where we discuss all things E-mini, along with some really big ideas on the finer points of trading gold, bonds, crude, sugar, the euro, and even T-bills. Joining us today from our studios in Boston, Mr. Michael Borth. From our trading desk in Chicago, Mr. Burton Schlichter. Now, to get things started, let's go to our host and founder in Studio A, overlooking South Mountain, America's largest city park. Here's Dwayne.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the final show of the year. Today is Friday, 29th day of December, 2017. Next time we visit, it will be a new dawn and a new day and a brand new year. And I'm sure you have your lengthy list of New Year's resolutions already completed. Happy Friday. Looking at a long weekend, we won't be back until Tuesday, with Monday being New Year's Day. And I don't know where that sound just came from, but it's gone now. Okay. So anyway, if you're returning, welcome back. If you're here for the first time, a special welcome to you. I do have a chart up of the S&P 500 Emini Futures. If you can't see the chart, go to our homepage at cfrn.net on the right-hand side. Click the big microphone, follow the instructions, and you'll be registered through the end of the show today. Come next Tuesday, you'll have to repeat that process, and then you'll be good for the entire month of January. Okay. Also, you can go to youtube.com/CFRN/live, bookmark that page, and you'll be good forever. One-click access. 1 year ago, as of today, the price of Bitcoin traded between $930 and $978, movements that perhaps set the stage for the cryptocurrency to cross the $1,000 mark on New Year's Day. Indeed, that headline-making development would be the first of many to come in the year of 2017. Here are some of the major moments for Bitcoin's price during the last 12 months. Period of time that saw the price of Bitcoin climb from below 1,000 to nearly 20,000. It was a year that arguably exceeded last year's bullish predictions, and one that saw unprecedented interest coming from places, particularly in the finance industry, that some may not have imagined possible just 12 months ago. There's the PBOC impact. While January started off with Bitcoin price fireworks, that month would also see one of the defining regulatory moments of 2017, an initial move by the People's Bank of China, the country's central bank, to tighten its oversight of the country's then dominant Bitcoin exchanges. Yet the warnings from Chinese officials didn't cause the market death blow that some observers feared. However, it did lead to a drop in trading volume as a result of the big three exchanges, Huobi, OKCoin, and BTCC. Those exchanges later halted withdrawals following new edicts from the People's Bank of China, ultimately closing fiat trading this fall following further restrictions from Chinese regulators. Investors Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss first filed to launch a Bitcoin exchange-traded fund back in 2013, setting the stage for a multi-year journey that led to the March 2017 rejection by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. And while the SEC has since moved to review that decision, a process is pending. Markets at the time reacted poorly, perhaps because they were betting that the U.S. regulator would approve rather than shoot down the proposed ETF. On the news, the market dropped by nearly 30% that day, ultimately recovering above the $1,000 level after the initial drop. But in what was perhaps a harbinger of the months to come, Bitcoin's price was back above its pre-ETF point within days of the ruling. And despite the reluctance expressed by the SEC at the time, a number of firms have filed to create Bitcoin ETFs with a particular focus on funds tied to cryptocurrency futures. If there was one phrase to define the period between May and September of this year, it was this: a new all-time high for Bitcoin. The cryptocurrency's price pushed past each successive milestone with apparent ease, including one on May 1st that saw Bitcoin break past a record set on an infamous and now defunct exchange. This summer also saw significant activity around initial coin offerings, leading one observer to dub it as the summer of crypto love.